Now this would have been on the new house in Ellicott City after we moved in September, October. And this would have been Jessie's first Christmas. That's her grandmom Hoover, her mother's mother. And she had a red outfit on, and Jessica got very, very excited, and we happened to catch that on a cassette tape at the time. She said it was a Santa Claus nightgown.
Grandma has on her Santa Claus nightgown.
Anyway, that was little Jessie. We happened to catch that on a cassette tape that I think Jennifer and Jen was playing at the time, and that was just in the background. So, and there's Jessie's mom, and that's like I said, Grandmom Hoover, and she used to come over most Christmases, and she'd spend the night with us for Christmas, and I'd take her home Christmas Day. This was always Christmas Eve when we opened presents. That was a tradition that we started because that's the way we did it when I was little. We always had our Christmas presents on Christmas Eve, where most people did it on Christmas Day. This Aunt Becky with a toy called a Light Bright, and it had a little plastic things you'd plug in, and you could make drawings kind of out of light. And we still have that right now. I hope we still got it when you girls get bigger. There's little Jessie. Like I said, this would have been her first Christmas in Ellicott City. And we had just moved, I think, in September or October, so it hadn't been all that long. We really didn't have the house fixed up very much back then. Did a lot of work to that house, too. Tremendous amount of work. But it was a really nice neighborhood for the girls. They had nice schools there and a real big front lawn to play on, and a big backyard too that needed a lot of work. It was really overgrown when we moved in. We had to cut down a lot of trees and shrubs, and eventually we put a swimming pool in. And we lived there for over 20 years before we moved to Arizona in 1996 full time. But we had a house in Arizona for 10 years before that we used to